Hello, my wonderful people, great people of Africa. I greet you depending on the time you're watching this video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Blessing, and if today is your first time of watching my video, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. In this channel, we talk about culture, we talk about tradition. And if you're a lover of culture and tradition, or you like knowing people's culture and tradition here in Africa, then you are in the right place, because here in this channel, we travel around Africa and we tell you people's culture here in Africa. So let's quickly go into today's video. Today's video is actually a continuation of my last video. The last video I uploaded, I told you about the Etulo people, how their wives are being buried in their father's house. The reason being that they want their children to be attached to their mother's family, even though she's no more. So when the wife is buried in the husband's house, in the father's house, the children can be directed to know the mother's grave if they were still little, were very tender when their mother died. So these are the benefits. Now we want to talk about what happens to the wife when the man dies before her. An Etulo tribal woman who is married to an Etulo man. What really happens is this: when the man dies, the woman will be asked by the husband's family to present all the belongings of the husband, including property, everything. The Etulo women, the Etulo wives know it culturally that they are not supposed to hide anything, so they bring out everything, whether the man is poor, whether the man was poor or he was rich, wealthy, she is to bring out and present everything to the husband's family. And mind you, this husband's family I'm talking about is not the immediate, that is the siblings, the direct siblings at home. No, we are talking about his relative from the mother's side. These are the people traditionally that are entitled to inherit what belongs to their brother, your late husband. So the woman is to present this before them, and they decide what to pick. This also depends on family, on a particular family or families. It depends on them. So they may choose to take the irrelevant and leave it with the ones that are important to you, the ones that are useful to you. But some may decide to go with the most useful and leave you with the irrelevant. There's no problem about that. In Etulo culture, there is no complaint, there is no problem about that. That is their culture. They are used to it. They don't worry about it. Now, that is how it goes. So you manage your life, whatever they leave you with, you thank them and you manage your life. You appreciate them and go your way. You don't go back murmuring or complaining. No. So in what is the encouragement here? I think it may not sound well with you. It may not sound well with so many, but I want to tell you that it has really reduced crisis, hatred among the Etulo children. Just imagine a man having three wives with 10 children, and you have the first, the second, the third, and you know in a marriage like that, the first wife will always claim to be the rightful wife, which is supposed to be. And you know, sharing of these things will cause problem. But in the Etulo nation, they don't believe in those things. Whatever belongs to your husband is not your own. Whatever belongs to your husband or to your father is not your own. You have to go out there and struggle for yourself. Your father's wealth is not your wealth. Your father's property are not yours. Yes, they are not yours. So you go out there and struggle and become a man of yourself. You have to build your own house by yourself. So in the Etulo nation, they don't depend on the father's wealth. Whether he's a great farmer or whosoever he is, you don't depend on them. So that is that. And I think it will go down well with some people. Like me, after hearing it, I think it went down with me, knowing that the children will not fight themselves, even when I'm not around, among the first wife children and all that. Even, you know, some people can kill their father because they want to inherit things. Give me, and if he refuses to give, they can kill the father because they want to inherit. So in the Etulo nation, you don't do that, because even when you kill, you'll be the one at the losing side, because you are not going to inherit anything that belongs to your father. So let's now go to the non-tribal wife in Etulo land, or with the Etulo people. Now we have the Yorubas. I know so many Yorubas that are married to the Etulo people. I know Igbos that are married to the Etulo people. I know Idoma people married to the Etulo people. I know the Tiv people. I know so many of them that are married to the Etulo people. Now this is how it goes. The wife, when you are a non-tribal woman in Etulo land, or with in relationship with Etulo people that is married to them, when you die, your corpse is not returned to your father's house. Your corpse will be buried in your husband's house, where your husband will be buried. That is why when they marry you in as a wife, a non-tribal wife, you are seen and considered as a sister, because you are going to be buried where their brother will be buried. So you are part of the family. You become part of the family, as in part of the family. So even when it comes to the sharing, when the husband is no more, as they are sharing among themselves, that is the maternal side of your husband's of your husband. Now the children are part of the ones sharing. As they share with the children too, because you are their sister. So that is the difference between the non-Etilo tribal woman and the Etilo tribal woman. In the Etilo tribal woman, they don't share things with the children. They share among themselves and live for them whatever they feel like. But in the non-Etilo tribal woman's matter is this, that her children will also share with the brothers coming from the maternal side, because they are considered to be their sister. You are considered to be their own. I know I've made myself clear. So that is how they do it, because you will be buried with their son, their brother, in the same place. So you are their sister, and they treat you that way. See, culture. I'm beginning to love culture. Culture is a way of life, and we all must not be the same. We have to appreciate other people's culture, appreciate them, appreciate their way of life. Let's go with them like that. You see, we find a better place. We should not, some people hate some set of persons because they hate their culture. No, it's not so. It's not so. Let's appreciate culture, appreciate whosoever we find around us. So if you find this video interesting, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like and share. Please subscribe. Subscription is free. Why are you not subscribing? Subscribe, it is free. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload videos like this. Actually, I upload video on daily basis. So come with me, let's travel around Africa and know our culture here in Africa. Appreciate Africa. Thank you so much. I love you. Meet you on my next video.